So make some little bushes down here, snowy bushes. And I want to make them really, really dark. So I'm going to make my blue and yellow, and I'll make it really dark green. I might even add a little bit of black. I want them so dark because that'll make the snow pop out then, see? I got a bristle brush. It's a size 8 one I'm using. You can use whatever size suits your canvas. And just tap on some bushes right here. Tap, tap. Like that. And as you come down here, get a little smaller. Smaller. Just use the corner of your brush. A little smaller. There we go. Good. Now, we're going to have a little cabin here, so I might put a few bushes on there anyway. So I'm going to put some bushes coming down here and back. Covered up all that snow, didn't I? Kind of nice and dark there. Beautiful. Beautiful dark green. Just trying to leave some room for my cabin. Can always add the bushes back in again after. There's a bush back here probably. Nice and dark. I think there should be enough room for the cabin, and then we can fill in the space that's left. Alright, so there we go. Looks pretty. So we'll just get a small flat brush, chiseled edge. So we will, if your magic white is still wet, you'll have to probably use a brush with some paint on it. If it's dry and you don't want to re-wet it, then you can draw on your cabin. So I'm going to use my brush to draw the letter A. Make it nice and wide. I'm just going to fill it in here in the front just to establish a shape. Okay, I'm just going to bring it down far enough. And I'm going to bring it a line over here and then fill that in. That gives it a cabin look, doesn't it? There we go. Good. See, it looks like a cabin already. Now at this point in your painting, I would say you'll need to dry these with a hair dryer so we can get the roof back on here. And so we can highlight our bushes. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to put on some reflections in the water here. There we go. This up here now is dry, so I'm going to add a few little highlights there while it's dry. You could do it while it was wet. I like working around my painting. I'm just going to take my fan brush, like we did before. I'm going to put a bit of white the edge of my fan brush. I'm just going to put a little bit of white on top here just to highlight that snow. So you can even reshape your mountain if you wanted to. But don't lose your shadows. Just the top. Maybe a little bit of leftover paint on down here. I wouldn't really do too much there. See, I'm just putting a little bit here and there. See how different it makes it? Pick up more paint if you need it. Just use the corner of your brush if you have. Take your flat brush, we'll just work around this area for a little while, and put some black and brown on it. I find when you add other colors to your black, or you add black to other colors, it's not so flat and dull. There we go. And pull that down. See, it's nice and dark. So put some highlight on those there. And put a little bit of white on your bristle brush. And gently tap on the tops of those. Leave the bottoms so that you can see the white. Because the background's pretty white. Alright, put a little bit down here on the reflection. Let's add a little bit of blue. Don't want to be too wet. It's underwater. Alright, that's good. I'm going to do the same thing here. Add a little to your white. It's got a bluish white. Then you're going to highlight these. It's on the top. Snow. Good. A little bit up here. I gotta get the roof in there, don't I? It's pretty. So I suggest that you dry that. Get a small flat brush. Put white on your brush. Mine is still wet, so you go ahead and dry yours. And what I'll do is I will keep those as shadows. It's okay, so you can do anything. So I'll go over that again. And that'll be my shadows. I'm going to put a little bit of white on my brush. I'm going to drag that over here just to give it a feel as it's underwater. Okay, like that, just like that. That's simple. Don't do anything else. And I'll take some white snow with a bit of blue added to it and put it in between here where reflections were. a little bumpy so it'll look like snow. There we go. Just take a brush, any brush that works for you. I'm just going to take my fan brush and add a bit of white and brown together. I'm using a fan brush because it leaves streaks. And I'm just going to pull down or pull up, whatever's easier. Just to give it that wood look. There we go. That side there actually should be a little dark because it's in shadow. Good. Take a small flat brush. Take a small flat brush and put black on it. Pull down a door. Pull down or pull up, whatever is easier for you. There's your door. It's good. You're just going to trim it out a little bit with a liner brush. Some white paint, a little bit of brown on it, not totally white. Add a trim. That'll bring out the black. Some white to my fan brush. I'm going to use a fan brush. You can use whatever you want. And I'm going to use a flat brush if you like. And I'm just going to put a little bit of red in with that to give it a pinkish color. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this color to the sky, just where the clouds are. See the clouds there? See, you pick out spots that you think are nice for clouds and just make little circles. So wipe off your brush, it was too much on there. Just soften them up. Just find some places to put some nice floating clouds, little circles. You don't have to have clouds. This is just something I'm doing in case you're interested. But you don't have to have it. Okay? A little bit of white. The corner of my brush just to lighten them up a little bit here at the top. So I'm just moving it around a bit. Little circles, corner of your brush. Move it around. Whatever's left over in your brush, you can put some floating ones there, see? Whatever's left over. And then you can scrub on a couple little on top there. If you need more paint to brighten it up, you certainly can do that. Okay. I like pulling them off the edges just to give them kind of like they're floating. See? Just a little off the edge there. Floating clouds. Alright. And I want to lighten up the snow, and I'll use the same color because you want a reflection from whatever's going on up there. So I'm just going to pull in some of this white, tiny bit of red in it to pink it up a little bit. Give it a little bit of a... Don't need too much paint. It's only on the corner of my brush. I'm just moving it around and I don't want to lose my shadow. What I do is take a very small flat brush or liner brush, put a little bit of dark in here just for shadow. That way it will look like it's a little bit of a shadow or separation. A little bit here, a little more here. It gives it kind of a shadowy look. Not sure. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, let's do that. All right, and then we'll just bring out what we just did. Yeah, just bring it out, thicken up. When you put your blue on, kind of make it watery. There we go. Take your little flat brush, small flat brush, and put some blue on one side and white on the other. Blue and white. I'm going to make a few little ice rocks. Tiny ones up here. Some more white if you need it. With a liner brush, put some white on your liner brush and make these little lines, water lines underneath here, what you just did, just to settle them on your water. A lot of small details, isn't it? That's what gives your painting a little extra. I'll just finish off the edge of that. I'm just going to use a flat brush for now. Nice and white this time because it's pretty white behind it. A few little icicles and snow hanging off there. Yep. Yeah, and you get icicles with the liner brush better. And a line brush will give you some nice icicles. See a bit of snow hanging off there. It's a snowy day. Add a little bit more snow. Can't get enough snow. These beautiful paintings. Just kind of wiggling it on so I get the effect of this kind of snowy look there. That's better.